What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. The observant lineman, XFL. Your boy has been fighting a sickness. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Feels good to be back, though. It feels good to be back. It feels good to be back. About 90%, I'd say, right now. About 90%. Oh, so we got LA, New York. I didn't catch a thing that happened last week. I was totally in a coma. So yeah. I don't know what any of the drama was from last week. I didn't do any videos. I didn't get anything done last week, folks. Um but it looks like McGuane is out. Matt McGuane. Ha ha ha. That bum. He's out with a rib injury. I'm pretty sure it's probably more along the lines of a mouth injury. Oh, let me get this down. I didn't even remember to get this thing set up over here. Ooh, titles. XFL. LA versus New York. Y'all gotta forgive your boy for being a little bit off. Just getting back into everything. So it's gonna take me a second to get my groove back, if you feel me. If you feel me. All right. And all right. Mark, what's up, man? What's going on? I'm back. I'm back. Mm. Let me real quick. Gotta change this thumbnail. Sitting over here on. Okay, I think I gotta do it like this. 1 second, guys. All right. Okay, let me change this real quick. 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 Okay, let me change this Oh. Boom. All right. So yeah, definitely thought might have had that corona. But nah, just dealing with the flu slash cold, I guess, or cold. Was it congested, feverish for most of the week. But started getting my recovery on, and I feel much better now. Feel much better now. All right. Done with that. With that. All right. Now we're back on. Yeah, I saw that they had the press conference that delayed the whole thing. Um, yeah, coronavirus situation is crazy right now. That's crazy. Uh, doesn't look like we're really. I don't know. It's hitting. It feels like it's about to just hit hard here in a minute, like in a week or so. It feels like something's on the horizon. It's coming. I guess today we had the first death in the U.S. from it. So, yeah. But shoot, we trying to watch football over here, folks. Nobody's trying to. We ain't trying to hear about all that for at least another 2 hours. So how's everybody's weekend going? Okay, we're back on. Jeez. You know, these quarterbacks never keep it on that RPO or on that read option when they could pick up 7, 8 yards a pop keeping it. Oh no, I'm not watching no CFL. I'm not watching no CFL. That's too much football. Norm Chow. He was at his best when he was at USC. Should have stayed there. He'd be head coaching it over there for a long time by now. That's a great throw. Okay. Altered Carbon season 2 is out. Is it good? I'm not an Anthony Mackie fan. Whoa, that was a terrible play call. They blew that. They blew that up immediately. Mbu, that's a Nigerian. What has he got around his neck? It can't be a mask. Looks like a choker. Mason, what up, man? What is up? Think I'll check it out. Think I'm gonna check it out tonight. Likely. I watched the first season. I liked the first season. It was solid. Wow, that's a terrible read running back. Go for three. Go for three. It's like it's snowing out there, huh? A little flurries. Yeah, Joel Kinnaman, I liked him in the role. And I mean, I'm just not an Anthony Mackie fan. He annoyed me as Falcon. I don't care about him being the Captain America. You know, I don't really, I don't really have too much in way of anything to look forward to with him in this show. Just don't know. Just don't know. I just don't know. Who we got tonight? Who's playing tonight? You got DC versus, or you got the Battlehawks versus the Dragons. Battlehawks. I heard that their last week game was pretty lit. Heard they had a huge showing too. A huge amount of people at the stadium. What do we know about that? All right. 7-6. You were destined for the XFL. Damn, right back to commercial? All right. So what else has been going on since I have been down and on the sideline? Anybody got any cool news? Any cool things that have been happening? I feel like I missed out on a ton. Eagle Bearer, yes. This is essentially your this is like a minor league, I would say right now. NFL minor league is what it probably is more fitting to to label this. Micah, appreciate that $2 super chat. Wish I was there. I wish that there was a red zone for the XFL. Well, my friend, you're going to need probably around at least 16 teams to do a red zone. And you're going to have more than one game playing at a time. You see the red zone on Sundays during the NFL because there are, 30 teams every week, 31 teams, 32 teams playing. 16, 16 16 in the first half, 16 in the second half, however they do it. And, that allows for many things to be happening at once. Here we unfortunately have just one team playing one game playing at a time. So, you don't get that kind of an option. Shoot, man, I just been sick the whole week, Eagle Bears. So, really, I already got mine. I'm good. I already got mine. I am good. I have already gone through the fire dealing with being sick this week. So that corona can kiss my behind. Tom McGowan would have got body slammed on that. Center got blown up as soon as he snapped it. Okay, Perez. Damn, 90, put your gut back in your jersey. Nice cutback, running back. Practice squad, Arizona Cardinals. Come on, man. You were on the practice squad. You got to look a little bit better than that, buddy. Oh, you just got worked again. You lucky big boy just can't tackle. He's just there to plug. Because, man. Okay, running back. I don't know. I don't think that. I think that's gonna hurt their play, Micah, more so than you know have something to do with them being in shape. If you're gonna play football, if you're gonna play live football, you're gonna need to be in shape. Period. That extra 20, 25, that extra 15 seconds that they're taking off of the clock. It's a detriment to the organization and flow of the offense because, as we've seen on numerous occasions, coaches have not been able to get play calls in. Like there's been confusion, stuff like that. These are things that happen. So I always felt like 40 seconds is perfect. Three max, so those corners are gonna be bailing. Nice throw. Matt McGloin wouldn't have made that throw. He would have ducked it into the dirt and then blamed the entire coaching staff. Jeez, the center is terrible. I keep watching him to see what he's going to do. He just keeps getting to work. Like, he's not even helping his guards out with any kind of authority. Like, dude, like, get off your toes. Look at his, like, ooh. Five down, okay. Good job picking up the game. Great throw. Okay, nice execution. Matt McGloin wouldn't have been able to do nothing like that. Mm. That was supposed to be a double move, it looks like. Mm. Third and goal. Who wants it? Kind of a stupid play call was that? They didn't even know what they were doing. See, that's what happens when you only have 25 seconds to run a play. That's what happens when you're not able to even organize what you want to do. They didn't even know what they wanted to do. They didn't get to the line of scrimmage till three. Exactly. Woo woo. Watch out on that. Hit me with that dang copyright. All right, let's see. Ish B. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Mm, nice move. Wow. Just all around bad drive. One good play. All right. This game's moving a little bit slow there. Stupid monkey. What is up? What is up? I appreciate that $2 super chat. Appreciate that very much. So the CBA, I see that Mark is asking about, do I benefit from the CBA? Well, they haven't officially finished and signed and sealed and delivered that CBA yet, but it's. I went through it, broke down the numbers. It's pretty shitty. It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal for former players. It's a bad deal for current players. It's gonna be a bad deal for future players. Uh, just you know, these owners, and I won't even say the owners. They're working in their interests. They don't care about the players. The NFLPA has just proven itself once again to be a joke. These are guys who just want to be out in the out in the limelight at the top on the executive committee, and DeMaurice Smith is just looking to get another photo op with Roger Goodell after the deal is done to try and make it look like they got something serious accomplished, when in actuality all they did was put yet another completely fluffed, no content to really give players any kind of true indication that this is something that'll move the players forward from a financial standpoint, and also from an individual standpoint in regards to players' health during and after their career. As a player who has 7 credited seasons, who's fully vested, have my pension, have everything, every benefit you could get, I have it from the NFL. And this CBA was only going to add $50 more to my pension. When the money gets broken down, I'd be getting $500 added to whatever pension I have now. But when you break that down, that's if I had a $500 pension, I would get $500 more. My pension is like $4,000, something like that a month, and I would only be getting like $50 extra. It's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of stupid. Doesn't make any sense for a league that makes as much money as they do. They sure as hell don't feel like sharing a damn bit of it when it comes to players after their career is over with. Matty McGloin. Them boys getting ran on. That's why. Yeah, Perez looks solid. He does look solid. He looks much better than the garbage bum they had in Matt McGowan. This guy looks like he's 40 years old now. I like the defenders. I like DC defenders. Um, they look like crap. I think last week it was. They got blown out, but I like them, and I do also like the Battlehawks. Whoa. Make sure we all good, yeah. Okay. Who's everybody's team? Who's everybody rooting for in this thing? Who's it gonna be? That's a nice throw. Perez got some composure there, huh? Sure, we know if that was Matt McGloin, he would have got body slammed, suplexed. Then he would have said they need to throw the whole game plan out. We need a whole new game plan. They were gonna get rid of the whole game plan. We need a whole new game plan. Here they go, like dummies, going from the 2 yard line. Hmm. Just go for three. Well, solid little QB draw to get in there. It's because old Matty McGloin ain't out there. totally missed it. I had to go to the bathroom and missed switching this thing over. I think there's what, three different tiers of XFL players in terms of how much they get paid. Not exactly sure what that number is though. Anybody know in the chat? Google. What up, man? Appreciate your $2 super chat. Showing love to the channel. That's the way I like to see it. Yeah, but look, don't get it twisted. The more popular the XFL becomes, the more the tickets will cost, the more that everything in terms of dollars and cents will go up. So it's not really a matter of, oh, it's cheaper necessarily than than the NFL. Yeah, right now when they're looking to make those projections on profits for all the money that's being invested by, ESPN and Disney and ABC, and getting them, these quality broadcasting spots with the games, with the with the exposure that the league is going to get. All those things are going to start to cost more. Everything's going to start to cost more, and it all comes to balance in one way or another. So this is not a league that will compete in any way with the NFL. In any, I can't even picture it happening in the next 2 decades. The NFL is a part of American culture. That is undeniable. It's the most viewed. The Super Bowl is the most viewed sporting event in the world every year. Uh, that's not something that's going to change because of the XFL. I'm not seeing any helmet cams. Google. Wow, how do you not put that ball in front of him? I mean, how are you that late and that? Wow. Dewan Harris, that was my teammate in Jacksonville. I was wondering if that was D. Harris. Little short running back, long dreads. Yeah. He was with Green Bay too. There you go. That's another example as to why 25-second clock is not good for the teams as much as they like to think it's good for the game. I mean, they're not even aware that they're out of 25 seconds. I was left guard my second year, but after that, I was right guard for the rest of my career. When you're a dummy and start throwing flags back at refs, how you throw the flag back at the ref? Wow. I mean, you never know, man. You never know. You never know how a team's going to do. That's the thing about the NFL. Any year can be any team's year. I'd go for it. Oh, 48 yards into the win. I'm calling this being a miss. Yep. Dang, look at that whole line collapsed. All right. Yep. Collapsed on them. I am going to run to the facility and I'll be right back. Yeah, field goals are not the easiest things to block for. Uh, I've been in on plenty, and I've been in on game-winning kicks. They're what 50? Like what was it? Josh Scobie kicked like a 50. I think it was like a 57 or a 58 yarder against the Colts as time expired, and he hit it. But damn, I mean, I never felt so much pressure on my back leg trying to hold off a line of behemoths trying to get that break point so that they could get in to try and block it. And we held them off. Yes, it was hard as hell. It didn't feel good at all. Oh, you got to make the tackle, you bum. Holding. That was definitely holding. Boy, they starting to take a lot of commercials with these XFL games. Yeah, Perez is the much better quarterback than Matt McGloin. Bum. That guy's got to be the worst quarterback in the XFL. It's got to be. Okay. How is Kansas number one every year in basketball? Jeez. Oh Come on, you gotta catch it, bum. How do you not get the wow? How do you not block that guy? I mean, it's a 4 down rush. Even though they've only got 3 guys with their hands down, that guy is bouncing around to rush. You got to have your eyes up. Don't just be staring at the guy in front of you. Look at the formation you're going against. Oh, snap. They gonna call him. They gonna throw the. They gonna give the penalty to 84. Somebody mad. It's fourth. Oh no, that's a bad spot. That should be like a yard off, not 2. All you gotta do is throw it up against these DBs. They'll give you the first down. That was actually a pretty darn good throw. Back shouldered it. Yeah, he's holding the heck out this cat. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna have to live with yourself. You're gonna have to sleep with yourself tonight on that one, Jim. I'll never live it down. Okay, that was nice. That's what happens when you give up a big penalty next play. A lot of times. Whoop whoop. Go for 3. Take the lead. New York is about to blow it. Yep. Yep. They're about to blow it. Man, they need to get 2K Sports to do an XFL 2K21. That would be dope. To get NFL or to get 2K Sports back in football with XFL. Oh, that would be a big time seller, I think. What do you guys think? See, why does every defense decide they want to do this now? It's like that's just putting us yourself in a position to have a bad omen. Look at what happened to the 49ers. You don't run around celebrating, taking team pictures before it's time to take a real team picture. Yeah, I just feel like that's just too early. Uh, you're setting yourself up. If there is not a better example of that in than what we saw in the Super Bowl, then I don't know what example you want to use. That that scenario will forever be the template for the premature uh, uh, shooting of the gun. You look at what those guys were doing in the biggest game of their careers. Instead of staying focused and finishing the game out to all zeros to win the game, there was still what? They were up, I think, if I can't remember correctly, I think they were up 10 with like 7 minutes left in the game. And they thought that meant it was over against the Kansas City Chiefs. Shit. Them boys, that picture will forever be just under the picture of the Chiefs celebrating after their interception to make it a 3-score game with, a couple minutes left, with a minute and a half left, intercepting the ball, up 3 scores. Then they all triumphantly walked their butts down to the other end zone, didn't even run, because they got time now. Because now it's that Super Bowl, it's that Lombardi Trophy time. And they went over there and they took a seat, took a knee, got on shoulders, did namaste handstands. Shit, they did whatever the hell they wanted and posed for the longest team photo there ever was after a turnover. And it looked and felt perfect. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Oh, Gunny McNightmare. Oh, Gunny Mac. Mac. Man, I'm not getting into coaching because I look, as a player, you put in probably about 13, 14 hours a day. Well, the coaches put in about 1.5 that with no benefits, an eighth of the salary, and I mean, no. I've never been, unless I'm getting, I'll consult. That's what I always tell these people. They can pay me to consult, but I'm not coaching because I'm not going to be in there for 19 hours, 20 hours. I'm exaggerating. More like 18 hours. I ain't finna be in there for 18 hours. Going through paperwork, drawing up plays, this and that, going out to practice, this and that. Nah, it's not for me. I loved it as a player, but can't do that. Can't do that as a coach. But yeah, These guys earned it. Earn to the celebration. You feel me, guys? Earn the celebration. Don't think that because you got a temporary advantage, it means now that you can just celebrate like it's over with. Wow, that's disappointing. Perez made a play on them boys. He made a play. That's a bad stunt by the defensive line. Oh, somebody pulled their hammy. That's a bad stunt. You never run a defensive stunt that gives the quarterback the edge on both sides. You had all 4D linemen inside of the tackles running a stunt. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, wow. He's just running over people. All right, this is what I'm talking about. Don't let down. Don't let down. Romo won getting that 17 million. Man, Romo, when I was in Dallas, I played with Romo and he's such an arrogant prick. Like it's like, dude, you're the fattest quarterback I have ever seen in the NFL. You have to wear 3 shirts under your pads so that you don't look, so that your gut doesn't punch out like it would if you just were wearing your jersey. You have no definition anywhere in your body. Your arms are flabby. You can throw the ball somehow. I don't know where the velocity comes from because your arms got no definition. You don't have any hips. Not like you're torquing it. But you know, he made that money. He knows how to talk. He knows how to finesse and talk a good game, and they're gonna give him that money for it. Really, I mean, shoot, I feel like I could do a better job than he does easily. But again, he played for the Cowboys. He's the quarterback for the Cowboys. He's gonna always have that advantage because of that. And I mean, not to and look, he does have football IQ. Romo does know. He doesn't know what he's talking about a lot of times. He does, but the way he says it is, he says it like he's the only person that would know that. He's not saying a lot of things that are like some kind of secrets in the football world that nobody would know but him. Romo looked like a glass that was half full. I mean, when I played there, when I was in Dallas, I mean, I just didn't really care. I didn't care about Romo I just know we had a team meeting one time and he started talking about how much money he makes. And everybody in the room, all the players, we all looked at each other like, man, who is this guy? He flew all his buddies from high school in to come to the team meeting, and he's big upping them while he's flicking a ball up in the air in the middle of a team meeting. We're like, dude, you are what? What are you doing? You're a loser. It's like, you're a loser. Nobody does that. You know, and this is right when what's his name? Left tackle, big super huge dude from SC. I forget his name. Cool dude, left tackle number 77. This cat had just got paid $110 million like the week or a couple days before that. And Romo's over here talking about, oh, I make so much money, I say, hey, what the heck? Well, I might as well just do this and do that. And here are my buddies from high school. And we're like, dude, you don't inspire me with this nonsense you're speaking, even in the slightest. Ooh. Looked like he was about to shank that one. All right. Getting into those crunch time minutes. Fourth quarter. Ooh, wait. I'm going to call it an LA win. LA pulls it out. They've got talent. They've got talent all over their team. Their defense actually looks pretty fast. I've been watching, that speed they've been moving with, and defense has actually been looking solid. Wow. Is this the right? TCU beating Baylor. Baylor's number 2, 25-2, and they're losing to TCU, who is unranked and 15-13. And TCU's winning by 10. Let's do a refresh. Let's see what this is. This is intrigue. This is drama, right? Oh no, it's over. Oh, that almost came back. 1 second left. I'm pretty sure it's over. Let's do one more refresh here. One more. Okay, so somebody must be getting ready to shoot the ball. Yeah, well, never really considered myself a Cowboys player, even though I went there for a little while. I'm a Jaguar, and David Garrard was my quarterback in Jacksonville from my rookie year until I think my 5th or 6th year. I played 5 or 6 years with Dave. What was that? Wait. No, I played 5 years with Dave. Oh, combine. Oh, the combine is it's so pointless. Well, I won't say it's pointless, but it's just not like it doesn't really tell you anything about what kind of a football player someone is. It just shows you if they're in good shape or not, basically. Yeah, I remember that Marshall game when he broke his leg. That cat is just eating him up. Oh. I'm telling you, 25 seconds. You need more time than that. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Go figure. All right. I feel like LA's right there. I feel like they can pull it out. They just gotta make a decision, make a play. How do you come out on the first play and go for 44 yards and then can't gain another yard? I mean, come on, bad play calling. He took a ton of steps and didn't even get no yardage. Yeah, that's definitely holding. He basically choke slammed this cat. Like you got right, you gotta let him go right there. You can't. You gotta try and push him by, or yeah, well, push him by or hold him. That's the O line rule for it. Oh wow! Bail them out. Look at them, they're laughing at him. Wow, that was a great. He did exact. Ooh, he did exactly what you told him to do. Just look, bruh. Yeah. Well, I won't look again. Promise you that. Shoot, y'all about to go down now. Johnson's been making some damn good throws today. Not gonna lie. Wow, that was a terrible play on a 4th and 3. Like, just run a quick slant. Like, why are you going for? Like, look at your crossing route. He just destroyed 57. Look at him. 57's dead on the ground. Oh, goodness. Ugh. Ryan, momentum is legit, man. Like, momentum is a part of the game. You know, when you've got when you're executing well, things continue to happen well that are good for your team. When you don't execute, you're on and off the field quickly on offense, and you're on the field for extended periods on defense. So, you know, it's I wouldn't call it momentum. I would call it consistent execution. I think what you're seeing from LA is the inability to be consistent on offense, both in execution. Now, I won't say they haven't been consistent in execution. They've been executing decently well. But I also think that their play calling is a little bit erratic. Like that 4th down, 4th and 3, there's no reason whatsoever to throw that ball any further than necessary to get a first down. And you go for a back shoulder deep ball on 4th and 3. You had a crossing route that would have easily got you the first. You put that ball on the money. He's already passed the marker. You might even gain 10 or 12 more because they're running a deep shell coverage on defense. So, you know, those DBs aren't looking. They're bailing. They're not actually. They're not squared up looking back at the line of scrimmage. But just bad. Just not a great series in terms of play call. So really, just doesn't look good for LA right now. I was hoping they could pull it out, but it's not looking like it's gonna happen. Mike Jackson, what up? Birmingham, Alabama. So this week, I'm going to have my breakdown of the top 10 offensive linemen going into the NFL draft. And I'm going to try and do a short video on each one of those linemen, just kind of highlighting some of their skill sets and highlighting some of the things I think they could get better at. And I'm gonna try and rearrange them into my own version of the top 10 of the top 10, based on how I would rank them, based on what I see as a player, and looking at their film. I've already got some film from. The LSU. The LSU, there's an LSU offensive lineman, and there's some more offensive linemen. I got film of them from, let me see. But once I get those things going, you guys will be obviously you guys will be seeing that hit my channel. All right, guys. So I'm not going to have time to do the second game today, and I will probably start tomorrow with the second game. So keep an eye out. He said, I don't believe you. They have no idea. Shoot, they're gonna have to launch that thing on the first play. That's exactly what I was thinking. Takes the check down for 8 yards. Like, all right. That's exactly what they wanted you to do. Well, there we go. Flags everywhere. Couldn't even tell if couldn't tell if it was laterals or what. By rule, the game is over. All right, guys. Appreciate everybody for being on the stream. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the Observant Lineman Uche Waneri if you've not already done so. Check out my Patreon at patreon.com/Observant Lineman if you feel like donating. Thank you to all my super chats throughout this game. And I will catch you all on the next live stream. Peace.